Hey guys, if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if you like this series, and don't forget to ring the notification bell before we start. So, um, first off, first thing we're gonna review. You guys know the deal with these, of course. Three things I address in one WWE show, whether it be pay-per-view, Monday Night Raw, or SmackDown. So, here we go, guys. First thing we're gonna review. Beginning of the show. Steel cage match. Dolph Ziggler versus Drew McIntyre. Um, Dolph Ziggler pretty much did everything he could put on, his show, put on the show, and in my opinion, put on the show of the night. Really, at least one of them for the men, anyway. Um, but uh, so, in other words, we had that, and Drew McIntyre ended up winning, but Dolph Ziggler wasn't done. Dolph Ziggler proceeded to taunt Drew McIntyre. In my opinion, not a wise decision. Could have done better with that one. I don't think that was a good idea. But he did anyway. Drew McIntyre comes in, lays him out, hits him with a steel chair, grabs a steel chair, brings it in the ring, places it against his face in the steel cage. One side of Dolph Ziggler's face on the steel cage, one side on the chair. One side of the ring goes off the ropes, Claymore into the into the steel chair and driving Dolph Ziggler's head into the steel cage. But after that, Drew McIntyre left the ring again, went to go up to the ramp, looked up to the Titantron for a moment, saw that Dolph Ziggler was getting back up. Should have stayed down, Dolph. But I know that's not in Dolph's, ideal situation. He's not going to stay down. So we got up. Drew McIntyre ran back to the ring. Claymore again knocked him back down. Finally left the arena. And yeah, so next up we had like a battle royal later on in the night or whatever it was, for number one contendership for Dean Ambrose, NXT. I mean not NXT, but Dean Ambrose's Intercontinental Championship. I'm not going to talk about the match. I'm going to talk about what's happened after. So, number two thing we're going to talk about after the Battle Royal. Michael Cole was talking about things coming up, I guess, or something like that. I never really do pay attention because Corey Graves mainly. He seriously annoys me. But in other words, so he was talking about something, then Baron Corbin, of course, starts talking again in the ring, cutting off Michael Cole. So, complaining about, oh, it isn't fair. Oh, I should have won. It isn't fair. And, like, seriously, Baron, get over it. And, right after that, Elias came out, started strumming his guitar to, like, the New Year's song or whatever. I can't remember what it's called or don't think I even know what it's called. But or playing his guitar to that, and I love that. Like every time he does something like that, it's just, man, I love it. But in other words, Baron Corbin talked about how he was losing, how he was a loser and all that. So Baron Corbin starts coming up the ramp, right? Elias says, "Okay, you want to go? Come on," and just meets him halfway on the ramp, starts slugging it out all over the arena. And they get to the ringside, and well, I guess you can say that Baron Corbin ran for it. not very much of a fighter, I guess. But in other words, so that happened. So that was the second thing we're going to talk about. The third and final thing we're going to talk about is that, well, the main event, really, of the night. A tag team match, which got started early in the night when Natalia was backstage trying to have a nice conversation with backstage um, interviewer. So, Nia Jax got involved, Tamina ambushed her from behind. Michael Cole was talking about how Ronda Rousey was going to be really kicked off about this, and well, she was. So later on in the night, we had in our main event, the Ronda Rousey and Natalia versus Nia Jax and Tamina. Of course, Tamina went for some kind of splash part near the end of the match. Well, she went for the Jimmy Superfly Snuka splash, and well, her version of it anyway. And missed it into an armbar. Tap out in no time. Quick match. I mean, it got pretty heavy throughout the match. There was times that we thought that Natalia Natalia was going to lose before she got the tag into Ronda. But Ronda, when she got the tag in, it was on. And, she had that match won from the moment she got tagged in. And, I mean, as it happened, close to the end of the match, Ronda Rousey, armbar, won, and Tamina on Tamina. Tamina taps, winners. Again, we had a nice lovey-dovey segment there between Natalia and Ronda Rousey. I don't know if they're going to play it off, they're going to turn on each other at all, or if they're even going to at all. But it's been talked about before, and, I mean, it was talked about Dean Ambrose for such a long time. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. And next week we have the Revival with another Tag Team Championship match, which is awesome. I love that idea. Hopefully the Revival will pick up the win this coming week, and I'm waiting to see it. So, as always, guys, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss an episode. Hit thumbs up if you like this series. And episode 34 of My Career Universe mode will be starting very shortly here, guys. So, right after this, in fact. So, stay tuned. It'll be on very shortly here, guys. And as always, remember, stay dangerous.